everybody. Welcome to Sports Talk, week number, what are we in? 6, week number 6.
Yay!
I'm still your main Sports Talk champion.
I'm still your monthly champion.
And Lola's well, you just, okay.
You might be wondering, like, oh, 2 champions in one that's
It's
not.
okay.
What's the big deal? Here's the
Next
thing.
month.
Explain this.
Monthly championships are going to happen, so next month she could have it. He could be wearing 2, which I don't think that eagle will fit in this room. But, so at the end, as you know, the Super Bowl and the playoffs worth 2 points each game. And then the winner at the end will be your ultimate Sports Talk champion. And at the end of the season,
An undisputed championship.
An undisputed champion,
A new
right?
belt.
a new belt. That belt will
I
be
don't know what
gone.
it is, but
That belt will be gone, retired, out of here. And then next year, the only belts you will see are this one, and that's it, because the Undisputed Championship belt will only be seen when it's won at the end of the season. Also, maybe the first episode of the new season, the guy who owns it will bring it on, but none of this every week seeing the Undisputed Championship. No. One belt. You will see one belt every week.
and it will be me, obviously, me.
It'll
All right?
be me.
Great.
No, I think we both know it won't be her.
That's true.
All right.
No, wait a minute. Shut your face.
Go ahead.
Because I got some problems here.
And then I got some problems
Last
here.
week, I talked up a storm of my boy RG3, and what does he do this week? He loses and gets a concussion.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Thank you so much. I put my words on the line for you. I put my life on the line for you.
Aww.
My Sports Talk life was on the line, and you messed it up. I told you were consistent, and that made you a better rookie. And what do? You throw for 91 yards? Come on.
And then boom.
And then you get hit. What's wrong with you? But you know what? He says he will play this week. So we'll see, because
What does that mean? I can say I'm a millionaire. Does that mean it's like for just for the truth? Come
we'll
on.
see, because that's the game of our week. So
It is.
Now what's
the game of our
what's your
week?
problem? That's our game of the week. That's
Okay,
the
there you
game
go.
of the
That's
week.
better.
Speaking of games of the weeks, I have a loss. He has a win. Yay!
Yay.
She has a loss because we couldn't get a hold of her, so she didn't pick a game. So that's another bad. So it's 1-0. What's your problem?
Whatever.
My problem
What's your
is this, and I talked to a guy, his name's Chris Miller. Well, he's related to me in a way. I'll explain that to you. All right, here we go. And this is what I've heard throughout the Delaware Valley and throughout the Lehigh Valley. People calling in saying this. It's Vick's fault. It's the defense's fault. It's Vick's fault. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll tell you whose fault it really is. It is Michael Vick's fault.
Yes.
Many people want to argue all the defense's fault because Chris brought up the fact that, well, when Jonathan Papelbon gets a blown save for the Phillies, who do you blame it on? I said him. And he's like, well then see, Here's the thing, baseball's different from football, okay? There's number one. Number two, if Michael Vick scores anything when he fumbled it in the end zone, say we get 3 points out of that, even though we were on the 2-yard line. If we get 3 points out of that, we win the game. He had 3 fumbles in this, 2 of them were lost. He doesn't fumble 2 times. He doesn't fumble 1 time, actually. We win the game. So, I am putting this on Michael Vick. I've been putting it on Michael Vick, and I'm going to continue to put it on Michael Vick unless he improves and has solid improvement like he did the Giants game. Everyone thought, oh, we turned this thing around. He didn't turn it around, and honestly, at this point, I don't know where I'm at.
Do you put Foles in now?
No, stop it. You don't put
But did you
Foles
hear
in.
Michael Vick did say that after the game? He said that he needs to stop trying to make touchdowns.
Well, I mean, that's like...
hello?
Yeah, well, that's not, I mean...
Why do you stop trying to make touchdowns? How are you going to win the game?
No, I'm saying himself.
Yeah, he needs to start incorporating the rest of his offense.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, and then you hear Michael Vick say, look, it won't happen again.
He's got to treat the game like a dogfight.
You gotta...
Stop it!
Come on, man. You gotta go there. And here's the thing. Here's the last I'm gonna say about this. I'm not saying Foles comes in. You know who I would bring back.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can disagree with it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Brett Favre.
I think... No, not Brett Favre. I think Donovan McNabb, okay, would lead this offense a hell of a lot better than Michael Vick is doing right now. So... We'll see how he plays against the Lions. I think they're going to be 4-2. I think they beat the Lions. But after that, we have the Falcons at home. And Andy Reid's 14-0 after a bye. It might be 14-1. I think we may lose this game coming out of a bye. Andy Reid's usually good with 2 weeks preparation, but I don't know.
Well, speaking of former Eagles quarterbacks, the Cardinals suffered their first loss. They are
wouldn't
no
consider.
longer undefeated. So now my question to you is, are we finally seeing the real Cardinals here?
Yes. Here we go. See, they got their makeup off now.
Yeah,
They got their makeup off.
The makeup
all right,
is
and
gone.
they're tricking right now because this is you're done. I think honestly, this may be the downfall of them already. Already, they may be 500 at the end of the year. You never know.
Now, they went 4-0.
They went
right?
4-0.
You know who else went 4-0 last year? The Buffalo Bills. Look where they ended up.
Good point. Good point.
Look where
That's a
they
very
ended up.
good point.
So,
absolutely.
Speaking of, also, let's get to the next point here because I think this one's really funny, especially seeing as who we used to have on this show.
Jason Marks.
We have a 2-3 team right now
Dr. himself.
in the Packers. The
Yes.
Green Bay Packers lose once again. Now, let me tell you something.
That was a
It's
tough game.
very hard to win games when your leading rusher is your quarterback with 57 yards.
True. Luck just wasn't on their side. Literally.
Ba, ba, ba.
He wasn't. on
No,
their
I know.
side.
He was playing against them.
Yes.
Yeah.
But listen, that was really dumb. I think the Packers being the brilliant, and I don't care what anybody says, their defense is not the same. Their defense stinks. I don't even think the Packers have a good defense right now. Their offense, Jermichael Finley has the most drops in the league. One of the worst tight ends right now. I mean, really, like, let's look at it. He may be one of the worst tight ends in football right now. Jermichael Finley used to be the best tight end in football. Packers, I think, are now on their way down. Somebody may save them. Greg Jennings is still out. They need a playmaker wide receiver. Do you go after T.O.? Do you go after Plaxico Burress? I don't think they need to. I think the Jets need to, but we'll get to that later. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. As far as playmakers go, Aaron Rodgers used to be one, and he has actually even gone on record saying that he's not playing at his best.
Yeah.
Well, then do something about it.
Yeah. Well,
Like, don't just sit in an interview and be like, yeah, I'm not playing at my best, you know?
it's ever since that Seattle game, though.
Where
I
he
feel like
shot
they're
at the
gonna
ground. Yeah, that's what did him in. That's what did him in. Karma's kicking him in the butt right now. Because he made a little 12-yard run, and then he was like,
I don't like his cockiness.
cocky as heck.
Yep.
Now, where are you now?
Yep.
Where are you now? 2-3. That's where you are. Anyway,
Not a good team.
someone who finally wins. The Saints finally get a win.
Finally.
What's up with that? Huh?
I
What's
mean-
up with that? Lola, you have anything
Why
to
did
say?
we? I see
No,
the
you don't.
rundown over there. Why did we skip the Eagles?
Because you already covered that.
Oh.
You covered that.
All right.
The Eagles lose in PA rivalry. Why? You know why. You just said why.
Yeah, I told you
So
why.
why
All right.
would I do it?
All right.
You're messing with the flow of the show here. Saints.
The Saints. Listen.
Good game.
I disagree with you right there. How many calls are going to
Yeah.
go against... Did you see that? Against Phil Rivers. It was 2nd and 37. Stop it.
Yeah.
Good, come on. It was every call was holding, offense, and then pass interference, offense, holding, offense. I mean, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm
Yeah,
watching
just- At that point, 2nd and 37, that's where you're just like, oh, he held him. All right.
Yeah, and then luckily they got a 5-yard penalty, but an automatic first down. So, oof. But like, listen to me. I'm not going to consider that a Saints win. I'm going to consider that a Saints and referee win. I still think the Saints are a bad team, and I don't think they have a. They're not. First of all, they're not even going to finish 500 this year.
You don't think so?
No. Saints aren't good. Their defense is horrendous.
Can I put a hypothetical situation in the mix?
Go ahead.
What the hell would you do if they made the playoffs?
They're not gonna. I'll walk off the show if they make the playoffs. I will
Hey,
retire.
you heard it here.
If they make the playoffs, okay?
You heard it here.
I'll retire if they make the playoffs, and I promise you that.
Yeah.
And retire my belt so nobody can have it anyway, and I'll just retire the
Nobody
championship.
can
Oh
have
my
it after this
gosh.
year anyway.
Oh, that's true. So both of us will be gone. Seriously, if the Saints make the playoffs, that's how. This is so stupid. The referees won that game.
Well,
for the
this
Saints.
is your studio, so how would we film the show if you retired?
I'll be the producer as well. We laughed
So
at
you're
that.
leaving me with her?
Yeah, that's probably a bad
Yeah,
idea.
that's a horrible idea.
Okay.
This show
Come
would
on.
go off the air immediately.
Rude.
It's not
All
real
right.
at all.
Listen, here's the deal. All
What
right.
game did you watch this week?
I
watched Tebow
the
suck it up.
Chargers were good. No, I did not watch the Tebow for one.
It's not the Tebow, it's the Jets.
No,
I didn't watch
no.
the
Like, if you
Tebow.
notice, I only watched Tebow.
Yeah, I don't have TiVo either. So, last topic. Here we have one. We have 2 undefeated teams. We have Houston. They win their game against the Jets, 23-17. Saw that one last night. It was a pretty easy win. It was a really easy win. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just
You're blushing.
Speaking of your boy Tebow, he was, as far as the quarterback, he was
bad.
he was 0 for 1 for 0 yards, 0 touchdowns, and but he had 0 interceptions.
Well, that's good.
He only threw one.
Yes.
pass. How
What's
many?
the backup?
He's not allowed to talk.
I know.
So,
Listen, I actually heard somebody say today, I was at Target, somebody actually said to me, a fan of the show, they go, I mean, do you almost have to make a trade for Tebow? I'm like, are you serious?
trade?
Yeah, trade for Tebow. I'm like, wait, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, like the Eagles, like, trade Nick Foles and somebody on defense for Tebow. I'm like, you're kidding me, right?
honestly,
like-
I'd sooner put in Foles than Tebow.
I'm like, you're kidding me,
Really?
right? I walked away. I actually walked away.
But imagine if Tebow was here so much closer to us. Just
Yeah, then you can ogle his body at training camp. Great.
Oh yeah.
Now the
His
Falcons.
face.
The Falcons.
I'm amazed at the stupidity that we see day in and day
The
out.
Falcons
Honestly.
are also undefeated. They took care of.
Matty Ice! Ice, baby. There, you hear it? Yeah!
So now, the Falcons and the Texans and the Falcons actually don't meet this year, which is unfortunate.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
But
I wish they would.
I mean,
This won't be a Super Bowl preview because...
are you sure?
Yeah, because you know what? It's never the top two teams. It's never.
That's
So
true.
It won't be.
But honestly,
it'll
you
be
never
cute.
know. Both
It'll
of
be
these
cool,
teams,
I mean.
both of these teams have as better of a chance as anyone else.
I agree. I mean, how cute would it, or how cool would it be?
You said cute. You said how cute would it be?
How
Go ahead.
cool would that be?
It would be cute.
It would be
So
cool. Hello. It'd be cool if the Texans and the Falcons played each other in the My mind's not with it.
In the Super
Ever since
Bowl?
I brought up Tebow, it's like he's messing with my
In
mind.
the Super Bowl,
Yes, the Super Bowl.
it
That's
would
what
be
I
the
meant.
cutest thing I have ever seen
So cute.
in the NFL.
Look,
It'd be
I'm gonna
cute.
mention real quick before we go to break here. Go Orioles.
Orioles.
Yes,
Where did that
because
come from?
they're playing the Yankees right now in the NL or ALDS, and I hate the Yankees and
I
all their
hate the
fans.
Yankees.
So, go Orioles! Please beat the Yankees.
I think the Yankees have the cockiest and
Yeah.
most
Yes.
stuck.
A-Royd swinging in the dirt. He's you know what?
I'm
I
sorry.
can't wait to see them lose.
A-Royd?
Yes. A-Royd.
Who's A-Royd?
A-Rod.
Oh,
Like
God.
how I did that?
I
Yeah.
did. I just thought you were messing up again.
No.
So.
What am I?
I'm sorry. It would have been cute if you did.
Oh boy.
All right. Next up, we got predictions for Week 6. Our producer's gonna try and come up with better topics this time, and no offense, but
No
that's
offense
what
taken.
that's what we got coming up next.
All right.
So
Can I just say something real quick?
I'm
Real
gonna
quick.
get interrupted. That's fine. You could probably say it the next semester. Or
Next semester.
Next semester.
You're messing up too.
go ahead, say whatever you want.
All right. Oh, come on. I have one thing to say, and I'll say it when we come back.